of Finance. Morning and welcome to the July 2024 meeting of the Finance Committee. Joan is, well, no, not Joan, but Janice. She's present up in Buffalo somewhere.
I am present.
Oh, Janice, there you are. How are you? Nice to see you again. First up on the agenda, the adoption of the meeting minutes from the June meeting of Finance. Can I get a motion, Janice?
So moved.
I'll approve it. By the way, I should actually ask Sarah. Do I need to appoint someone, Sarah, or am I good? Because I know Al is just on the phone.
We are good. The committee consists of 3 members, which is yourself, Janice McKinney, and Al Carney, who is joining us by phone. So Mr.
Okay.
Carney does not count towards the quorum, but there is a quorum between yourself and Janice McKinney, so we're good to go.
Okay, well, thank you very much for clarifying that, Sarah. Appreciate it. So first up, again, is the adoption of the meeting minutes. So Janice, can I get a motion to approve those meeting minutes?
Yes, so moved.
Thank you very much, and I will second it. And all in favor, aye.
Aye.
Aye, none opposed, no abstentions, so that motion carries. We have one matter on the finance agenda today. That's NYU commercial paper for 250 million, and I believe that's being presented by Dave.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Good morning, everyone. Earlier this year at the February 14th board meeting, the members approved a new commercial paper program for New York University. The program allows for the issuance of commercial paper notes up to a maximum amount of 250 million at any time for a defined list of projects that were described in the February transaction report. As the Finance Committee members are aware, all projects to be financed through DASNY are subject to an environmental review in accordance with SEEKR prior to final board approval. And since commercial paper notes are issued and recycled for a period of up to 30 years, the projects to be financed by NYU will continue to change over time and need to be reviewed for SEEKR purposes. To ensure ongoing compliance with SEEKR requirements, board approval is required for any CP note issuance to finance additional projects, with the exception of projects that were previously approved or projects that are considered a type 2 action under SEEKR after review by our environmental affairs staff. NYU has requested that one additional project be added as an eligible project that may be financed with commercial paper notes. The project consists of the acquisition of an existing 45,000 square foot, 13-story student residence building that's located at 200 East 6th Street. NYU is currently leasing the building and is expected to close on the purchase of the property in August 2024. The SEEKR review for this additional project was completed yesterday, July 15th. And other than the addition of this project, there are no other changes to the commercial paper program that was approved by the board back in February. And that concludes my report, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you very much, Dave. Any questions or concerns from Janice or any of the other board members who are present?
No, no questions.
I have one, Mr. Chair.
Go ahead.
What if the purchase of this 45,000 square foot 9-story building does not go through? What is the result of that, given that SEEKR will have approved it and we are approving it based on our belief that it's going to happen?
Yeah, I mean, Al, it's a good question. That's kind of the beauty of this program, is that NYU approved sort of a long list of projects that can be financed with commercial paper, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they will use this commercial paper program to finance that purchase. So if the purchase doesn't go through, they just won't issue commercial paper to finance it.
I got it. That makes a lot of sense. And thank you, Dave. And how long is the commercial paper approval that NYU has given valid?
So when we approved this program in February, the first issuance was in May, and the program can be issued for up to a period of 30 years. So 30 years from this past
30
May.
years of commercial paper? No kidding. That's terrific.
But the
I mean, if we're
project-
comfortable, if we're comfortable that's the right thing to do, and we obviously are, then that they have, and therefore we have 30 years in which we can approve commercial paper for any number of transactions. I assume they're all real estate transactions?
Well, yeah, so just to be clear, Al, so the projects over 30 years will change. So we came to the board in February with a defined list of projects. We're adding this new project today. And at some point down the road, there will be other projects because the commercial paper can range from 30 days to 270 days. And
Hey,
what
but you always come back to the finance, and then if finance.
That's
recommends
right.
it,
I'm just going to ask the question,
advances
Jerry.
the
You beat me
board,
to it.
right?
Unless it's purely a renovation type project, then yes, we would be coming back to the board.
Right. We always have a say
Okay.
if it's a controversial project or something.
David, thank you. It works. It works for me. Not that I'm voting. I'm not allowed to do that, but
Any other questions or concerns? Hearing none, I'll ask for a motion from Janice to recommend approval at today's full board meeting. Thank you, Janice. I'll second that. All in favor, aye. None opposed, none abstained. That motion carries. And unless Janice or Al or any other board members who are here for finance have any questions or other concerns for finance, I'll ask for a motion to adjourn.
Well, so moved.
Second that, all in favor, aye. None opposed, none abstained. That motion carries. Madam Chair, I conclude finance and turn it over to you. Thank you.